What's up, guys? So this is Tuesday, April 16th, and just doing a vlog here, man. I know it's been a long time, but here we are. The morning I just woke up, and I guess this is gonna be a vlog. You know, we're gonna see how it goes, but yeah, I just woke up, so about to weigh in and see what we're looking like. Okay, 191.6, so that is a low. Starting off the morning with a shake, which is how I've been starting off my mornings. And with that, what I've basically just been doing has been 140 grams of frozen blueberries, and then I'll do like maybe 40 grams or so of this whey right here, which is really good, Legion's cinnamon cereal whey. So just having a shake to start off the day. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. Nothing special. All right, so we got the shake here. So it's just 40 grams of whey, and then that's 140 grams of frozen berries. And that's pretty much what I've been having to start off the day right now, since I've been cutting. And yeah, so I'm about to have this and about to get a little bit of sunlight and start off the day that way. So just starting off the morning, sitting outside a little bit, and I've been reading this book recently. It's been really good, actually. So now I got my coffee. That's like been my routine. After I have my shake, is I'll get some coffee, you know, and then do some client work. Yeah, obviously it's been a while since I made a video. There's been all kinds of ups and downs. Things have definitely not been perfect, which, you know, otherwise I would have been posting more. You know, I haven't posted the training videos in a long time. I actually been moving, so, you know, for a while I actually didn't know where I was planning to move, and I thought I was actually going to be moving out to Houston, but that did not come to fruition like I thought it was going to be. Yeah, just trying to get in the routine. There was a lot of inconsistency, you know, post-show period for me, which I competed way back last July. I was still trying to push up my body weight post-show. Even that was inconsistent. The eating was inconsistent. Tracking was inconsistent. Sleep was inconsistent. And not being in a good mental place either, which is definitely not a good thing, and definitely not going to help you if you want to do this for the long run. Just wasn't happy with what I was doing or where I was at. I mean, now that I'm in a good, stable environment, it's time for me to, you know, just really level up and become the best version of myself. You know, me and AJ decided it was a good move for me to cut, so it's been around 4 weeks or so. Today, I just woke up at a low of like 191. The goal is to keep pushing down to maybe, you know, like 180. To have the potential to be one of the best natural bodybuilders in the game right now. I'm not even close to there right now. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of work to be done. I'm not saying I'm definitely not there right now, but I have the potential, and I know I have the potential. So now it's a matter of me capitalizing on that. Yeah, so here we are, and this is the reset.
Lower back injury, and
checking in with some clients here,
right before my daughter was born.
And then I'm actually listening to,
8 weeks.
or watching this right
I wasn't
now.
able to touch my daughter's skin to skin until like 6 weeks after she was born, because I had shingles.
Yes, sir. All right, so about to have my pre-workout meal. Actually, typically right now I've been training after my second meal. So I have this pre-workout meal and getting ready to go to the gym. So we got oats. So I got 100 grams of oats here. 100 grams of oats, as you can see. I got some cinnamon and Splenda mixed with the oats to add some flavor, and then I got, like, I believe this is yeah, 138 grams of strawberries. That's all the strawberries left I had, so that's why it's an odd number there. Or technically not an odd number, but a weird number to end on there. But yeah, so I got strawberries mixed in there, and then I got some chicken, super fancy looking chicken here, which is 150 grams of raw weight chicken. I'm about to actually add some sauce on there too. The sauce I've been using recently. This stuff is actually really good, and it's, you know, very low calorie as well. So try this out if you find it. I got this at Walmart Neighborhood Market. I'm about to add this to the chicken, and yeah, we're about to just eat this, and I'll watch, like, you know, like a training video typically while I'm eating. Just boom, boom, and we got Jordan Peters here, trained by JP.
When I know how the deadlifting is going to go, like previously, because if I'm pulling well, this should pop up like it's not a thing. And
got the pre of choice here. This is what I'm gonna have today, the Legion watermelon pre. One more thing before going to the gym. Give this little girl a walk. All right, so post-workout, you know, got back from the gym, had a solid session, actually. Solid leg session, got to hit stiff leg deadlifts today and take some nice progressions from the last session I did. So that was nice, you know, gives me a little more confidence with the stiff legs. So it was good, and the leg press moved really nicely. Was able to take some good progressions there, so overall, a very good session, you know, and yeah, happy with how it went. So yeah, post-workout, right now, what I got today is 100 grams of oats with cinnamon, Splenda again, and some blueberries. 140 grams of frozen blueberries. And then I just got 150 grams of raw weight chicken, and I got some sauce on here, which is, I'm trying this stuff out. I think this is the first time I've ever actually had this one before, so I'm about to actually try it out. But yeah, that's that. Like right now, I'm not following a specific meal plan. It's actually just been me hitting a certain macro target, which right now, today's a training day. I'm hitting 250 protein, 250 carbs, and 60, or actually 50 fat. So 250 protein, 250 carb, 50 fat. So that's what my training day is looking like right now. And yeah, I'm not necessarily following a meal plan. I'm just, you know, typically having 5 protein feedings a day. And yeah, I've been more flexible, you know, with my eating right now, where, like, for instance, sometimes I might have chicken and rice post-workout. or something else if there's like a sweet potato or something, but it's just more so what I have on hand, you know, so there's nothing special about these specific meals today, but it's more so, again, I'm just showing you like what I'm doing right now. I'm not really focusing too much on like being overly specific at the moment with what specific carbs I'm having, you know, post-workout or whatnot. But yeah, I'm just eating foods that are, you know, I don't have an issue with digestion-wise and that I enjoy, and yeah, that's that. So, ate that post-workout meal, and now I'm actually outside getting in steps. Today, yeah, well, every day right now I'm hitting 10,000 steps actually. And typically what I'll do is, in recent times, I've been just getting the majority of my steps in after I have my post-workout meal. You know, right now, man, it's really nice out here and it's not super hot yet. It gets really hot down here in the summer in Georgia, South Georgia, but it's not quite at that point yet where it's unbearable. So it's actually nice to be out here right now and the sun's out, and you know, I'm not really getting in a lot of movement throughout the day because with what I'm doing right now, just working online, I'm not really going out doing a lot, walking a lot. So for me to get the 10,000 steps, you know, I got to actually consciously do it. So I just pretty much set a time each day dedicated to getting those steps in. And usually, you know, I'll just be out here enjoying the sun, getting some sunlight in too, which is really good for you. And also I'll listen to the podcast typically. So yeah, so that's the plan, and what I'll do is just basically be out here until I hit 10,000. So just to ensure I hit that today, that's what I'm doing for every day right now. On my rest days, I've been doing those 10,000 steps as well as 25 minutes of cardio actually. So that's on rest days, but on training days, not doing that cardio, just getting these steps in. Okay, so meal number 4 here. Yeah, what are we about to have? So nothing special, man. It's just about to be some oatmeal. Can we move this? Let's see. Oh, look at this, man. We got some oats, cinnamon, Splenda, actually a little bit of peanut butter in there. And yeah, so cinnamon, Splenda, a little bit of peanut butter. And then we got, who would have known, chicken again, which is 150 grams of raw weight chicken. This is 200 grams of squash, actually, with some of this sauce on there. So this sauce is actually pretty good. And when I'm dieting, I like to put sauce on a lot of things. Low calorie sauce, that is. So yeah. So 70 grams of oats, like 15 grams of peanut butter in there. And then also we got 2 Sprite Zeros, which has been like one of my go-to drinks whenever I'm dieting. Because yeah, you know, when you start to diet and you're in a steep calorie deficit, you know, hunger levels are higher. So I'll have some of these, and I just like Sprite Zero. So got that, and then I'm about to have some water as well. And I mean, that's really it. Nothing special. These meals have been really boring, but the reality is that this is pretty much how I've been eating right now. You know, I'm not here to make some special foods just for the camera. It's literally just to show you guys pretty much what I've been eating right now, you know. So yeah, that's that. I'm about to have this, you know, maybe do a little bit of work. If you're looking for a podcast to check out, check this dude out. is Dr. K, Healthy Gamer. Yeah, I've been listening to a few of his stuff recently. Lately, in the evenings, you know, several hours before I end up getting in bed, I've been actually taking ashwagandha, right here, which is actually it's actually ashwagandha and L-theanine. But I've been taking this pre-bed, which is actually, if any of you guys watched my vlog before competing, you might remember that I was taking this back then when I was prepping. But after post-show, you know, there were so many things that were not in order that I even got out of the habit of doing this, you know. So since I've gotten back in a stable environment, you know, again, that's another thing I'm aiming to prioritize more now is sleep. Another thing I've been doing is I've gone back to using the blue light blockers in the evenings, which is another thing I was doing during prep. So now, in the evenings, you know, I'm getting in the habit of having ashwagandha, and then also, you know, wearing these just to help with, you know, blocking some of that blue light that comes from screens. Okay guys, so just figured I would show you guys like the progression of this cut. So to sum it up so far, you know, this is where I was right here, March. This was basically the last week before starting the diet, and I was, you know, seeing a lot of lower 200s. 204 was the heaviest I saw there. Again, this is not the heaviest I actually got up to post-show or anything, and it's not the heaviest I've been this off-season. I've actually been heavier, but this is, you know, where I was before really getting back into a consistent routine of tracking, because I had that period of time where I wasn't, so, or a lot of earlier parts of this year I wasn't even tracking. There's a lot of inconsistency like I mentioned before, but here I was, and then this was like the first week. Initially my carbs were at 300 on training days, and 250 on rest days, and then, so that's where I was. The weight wasn't really seeming to change too much, but then again, there were some changes there, you know, 199s, again, week 2, there we are, you can see week 3, look at that big, it seemed like there was a big change there, and we actually changed right before week 3 is when we adjusted things to 250 carb on training day and 200 fat or 200 carb on rest day. So that's where I was there, you know, and that's the average there, 196. But yeah, things definitely started moving forward then, since we adjusted the carbs a bit there. And then this previous week, we just finished up. I mean, again, more changes there. My average is down more, 194. And then, you know, we're going into this week, and we're already seeing, you know, lower numbers, you know, a lot of 193s recently, and then 191 today, so the lowest weigh-in so far. So, you know, if this week keeps going at this rate, it's likely we might see, you know, another low weigh-in. Yeah, so like if this week keeps going at this rate, it's likely we might see another low weigh-in, or very likely, and it's likely we'll see sub 190s, which would be cool to see. And again, the goal is really like low 180s, maybe 180. We'll see, but right now the goal has been low 180s. So yeah, we're moving forward really nicely now. This is week 5, you know, starting now, so we'll see how things go. But Alright, so about to have final meal. It's like, I think a little bit after 9. I'm about to have my final meal of the night. And it is some Greek yogurt here. Actually, I got 25 grams of peanut butter, 140 grams of frozen berries, and 100 grams of this Greek Chobani yogurt right here. Vanilla flavored, so I got 100 grams of that, and then 300 grams of the non-fat plain. So I actually mix that because the non-fat plain is, you know, lower calories than the flavored. So yeah, this is actually a pretty good combination. This has been a pretty typical final meal in these past few weeks of this cut. So yeah, this has been final meal. It's good. So I'm about to have this and pretty much chill out, you know, for the most part. So may watch some YouTube, then maybe we'll see tonight, might listen to a podcast or something, but yeah, I mean, that's essentially a day right here. Super boring, but that's more or less how I've been eating on a training day right now. And yeah, so, you know, again, you know, a lot of the earlier part of this year, there's a lot of inconsistencies with just, you know, this whole process for me, man. You know, I was not in a super stable environment for a while, even directly post-show too, which is actually a big reason why I ended up gaining a ton of weight post-show. And, you know, I think I might actually make a video on what exactly went about post-show, you know, for me, and what exactly happened, and, you know, why exactly I gained so much weight. So I feel like that video could be helpful for some people. So yeah, I might do that. But that's really it. This is super boring, but this is the reality. So the goal is for me to start posting more now and to start, you know, letting you guys in more of the day-to-day things. You know, what am I eating? You know, again, this puts me right at a little over, it's like 253, I think, protein for the day, 253 carbs for the day, and then right at 50 grams of fat. And again, that's what I've been having on the training day. Yeah, but we got more videos coming. You know, this year is going to be a really big year for me now. It's going to be a year where you guys are going to get to see more of these behind the scene things. Right now I don't have like some, you know, videographer filming me, unfortunately, at the moment, but hopefully later down the line I will. But still plan to maybe post some training vlogs as well, you know. So if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know what you think about this video, and if there's certain type of videos that you guys would like to see, you know, feel free to give me some feedback here. And I mean, this is the beginning, so this is the reset, episode 1, you know, over here, 191, and we're out.